The ground beneath us feels solid, doesn't it? We walk on it every day, build our homes and cities upon it, trusting in its stability. But what if that trust is misplaced? What if the very foundation we rely on is not as secure as we believe? Deep below, hidden from our view, massive tectonic plates are constantly shifting, grinding against each other, building up immense pressure, a pressure that accumulates over decades, even centuries. These plates are the puzzle pieces of our planet, and their interactions dictate the fate of the surface above. It's a pressure that will one day, inevitably, unleash an earthquake. The Earth will rupture, releasing the pent-up energy in a violent burst, sending shockwaves across the land. This isn't a matter of if, but when. Earthquakes strike without warning day or night. They don't adhere to schedules or calendars. They can happen while you're asleep in your bed, at work in your office, or driving down the highway. The suddenness is part of what makes them so terrifying. We can't predict exactly when or where the next big one will hit, but we know with absolute certainty that it will happen. Scientists study the fault lines, monitor seismic activity, and analyze historical data, but predicting the precise moment remains elusive. Ignoring the risk, pretending it won't happen to you, only leaves us vulnerable. It's like living in a house of cards, waiting for the slightest tremor to bring it all crashing down. Complacency is our greatest enemy in the face of natural disasters. Survival isn't luck, it's preparation. It's about taking proactive steps to mitigate the risks and increase your chances of weathering the storm. It's about having the foresight to plan for the unexpected. The choices you make today, the actions you take in the present, will directly determine how you and your loved ones get through the immediate aftermath of a disaster and the long road to recovery that follows. These choices can be the difference between safety and peril, between resilience and devastation. Imagine your world turned upside down in seconds, the familiar landscape transformed into a scene of chaos and destruction. Buildings crumble, reduced to piles of rubble and twisted metal, roads split, becoming impassable chasms that isolate communities. Power and water vanish, plunging you into darkness and depriving you of essential resources. Emergency services will be overwhelmed, stretched thin as they struggle to respond to countless calls for help. In those first critical hours, and possibly days, you'll be your own first responder. You'll need to rely on your own skills, knowledge, and resources to survive. Your family's safety, their well-being, and their very survival depends on your readiness, on the preparations you make before disaster strikes. This isn't about fear, it's about empowerment. It's about taking control of your destiny and equipping yourself to face whatever challenges may come your way. Knowledge and a well-thought-out plan are your best weapons against the chaos and uncertainty of a major earthquake. We'll show you how to take those crucial steps. We'll guide you through the process of preparing for the inevitable. Build a comprehensive survival kit, stocked with the essential supplies you'll need to sustain yourself and your family. Secure your home, minimizing the risk of damage and injury from falling objects and structural collapse, and make a detailed evacuation plan, ensuring that you and your loved ones know how to safely escape your home and reach a designated meeting point. You'll learn exactly what to do when the shaking starts, how to protect yourself during the earthquake, and what steps to take in the immediate aftermath. You have the strength to protect your family, the inner resilience and determination to face adversity head-on. But you must act. You must translate that inner strength into concrete action and tangible preparations. The time for waiting, for procrastination, for hoping it won't happen to you, is over. The time for preparation, for taking control, for safeguarding your future, is now. Let's get started. Let's embark on this journey of preparedness together, and let's build a more resilient future for ourselves and our loved ones. In a crisis, when resources are scarce and help is delayed, your survival kit is your lifeline. It's the collection of essential items that can sustain you and your loved ones through the initial critical hours or even days following a disaster. Think of it as a portable safety net, carefully curated to address your basic needs and provide a sense of security amidst chaos. It's what you'll rely on when everything else fails. Having a well-stocked and readily accessible survival kit can make all the difference in navigating a challenging situation. Build one comprehensive kit for your home, focusing on long-term sustainability. This should be your primary resource, containing enough supplies to last for several days or even weeks. Then, create a smaller, more compact one for your car, designed to address immediate needs while on the road. Consider items like jumper cables, a first aid kit, and basic tools. And finally, prepare a go bag for each family member. These should be lightweight and easily portable, containing essential personal items and enough supplies to sustain each individual for at least 72 hours. Water is your top priority. Dehydration can quickly become a serious threat in a survival situation, so ensuring you have an adequate supply of clean drinking water is crucial. Aim for at least 1 gallon per person per day. This will provide enough for drinking, sanitation, and basic hygiene. Store water in durable food-grade containers and consider including water purification tablets or a portable water filter as a backup. Stock non-perishable high-energy foods, items that require no cooking and have a long shelf life. Think protein bars, dried fruit, nuts, canned goods, and crucially, a manual can opener. Don't rely on electricity or fancy gadgets. A simple, reliable can opener is essential. Don't forget pet supplies. Your furry friends are part of the family, and they'll need food, water, and any necessary medications. And remember to include comfort snacks for kids. A familiar treat can provide a sense of normalcy and reassurance during a stressful time. Check and replace food and water every 6 months. This ensures that your supplies are fresh and safe to consume when you need them most. Mark your calendar as a reminder. Pack a comprehensive first aid kit, equipped to handle minor injuries and illnesses. Include a battery-powered or hand-crank radio, allowing you to stay informed about emergency broadcasts and important updates. A reliable flashlight and plenty of extra batteries are essential for navigating in the dark. A whistle and a versatile multi-tool include moist towelettes for maintaining hygiene, garbage bags for waste disposal, dust masks for respiratory protection, blankets for warmth, clothes for changing, sturdy shoes for safe mobility, copies of important documents, and some cash in small denominations. This kit is your shield, your first line of defense in the face of the unexpected. Build it right, maintain it diligently, and know that you've taken a crucial step towards protecting yourself and your family. Your home can protect you or put you in danger during an earthquake. Anchor heavy furniture to wall studs. Secure mirrors, frames, and light fixtures. Move heavy items away from beds and couches. Install latches on kitchen cabinets and store breakables low. Know how to shut off gas and water. Strap your water heater to the wall. These simple steps turn your home into a safer refuge. Don't wait. Your family's safety depends on it. Chaos follows disaster. That's why you need a clear evacuation plan. Identify safe spots in every room, under sturdy tables or against interior walls. Practice drop, cover, and hold on with your family. Make sure every room has 2 escape routes. Keep paths clear. Designate 2 meeting places, one nearby, one outside your neighborhood. Choose an out-of-state contact for your family to check in with after a quake. This plan is your roadmap through chaos. When the ground shakes, don't run. Drop, cover, and hold on. Drop to your hands and knees to avoid being knocked down. Take cover under sturdy furniture or against an interior wall, away from windows and tall objects. Protect your head and neck with your arms. If you're in bed, stay there and shield your head with a pillow. Hold on to your shelter until the shaking stops. Be ready for aftershocks. Stay put until it's safe. We've covered the plan, the essential steps to take before, during, and after an earthquake. We've armed you with the knowledge, but knowledge alone isn't enough. It's time to translate that understanding into action. The kit, that lifeline of supplies that could make all the difference in the immediate aftermath of a quake. Remember, this isn't just about having a kit. It's about knowing what's in it and how to use everything effectively, and how to secure your home. Creating a safe haven within your own walls is paramount. These measures aren't just precautions, they're investments in your safety and the safety of your loved ones. Now comes the hardest part. doing it. It's easy to get caught up in the planning stages, but the real challenge lies in taking those concrete steps to prepare. Procrastination is your enemy. It whispers that you have plenty of time, that the earthquake is a distant threat. Earthquakes don't wait. They strike without warning, and the longer you delay, the more vulnerable you become. Involve your family in preparing. Make it a collaborative effort, a shared responsibility that brings you closer together. Let kids help pack the kit, empowering them and instilling a sense of preparedness from a young age, and practice the plan. Run drills, simulate different scenarios, and make sure everyone knows what to do in the event of an earthquake. Every day you wait is a risk. Each passing moment increases the potential for being caught unprepared when disaster strikes. The peace of mind from being prepared is worth it. Knowing that you've taken the necessary steps to protect yourself and your family will bring a sense of calm and control in the face of uncertainty. Start today. Don't let another day go by without taking action. Buy water, a fundamental necessity for survival. Anchor furniture, preventing it from becoming a hazard during the shaking. Set your meeting spot. Establish a designated location where your family can reunite if separated after an earthquake. The power to survive is in your hands. You have the ability to take control of your safety and well-being. Don't wait for disaster to wish you'd done more. Avoid the regret of knowing you could have been better prepared. The time for action is now. Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. When the dust settles, your preparation will be tested. Remember these 5 keys: water, food, first aid, radio, flashlight. Water is your top priority. Store and protect it. Stock high-energy, non-perishable food. Have a well-stocked first aid kit and know basic first aid. Keep a hand crank or battery-powered radio for vital information. Always have a reliable flashlight for safety and morale. Water, food, first aid, radio, flashlight. Commit these to memory, prepare them, and survive.